Come on, Canada. Let's get this over and done with. We don't need this to turn into American Idol. Will he or won't he? I think he will. That's why we're talking about it right now. This is Teal Town Live. Good morning. And yes, good morning to you all. It is New Year's Eve 2025. The Canadian Olympic roster is about to be unveiled, and we thought we'd jump on and talk about it live. You know where to find us. You can find us on all the socials. If you are in the chat, please jump on right now as we will join you. So alongside Jules. Hey Jules, good morning.
Good morning. This is, I think, the earliest show we've done.
For us, maybe. I remember AJ a couple of years ago.
AJ went on at 5 once, yes,
Yeah, I
which
still
was
feel for him on that day.
insanity by AJ. Um, yeah, good morning, Zombie Raccoon 19.
Yes.
That's an elite name. But TSN is still dragging this on, by the way.
Yeah, we are eagerly anticipating this announcement coming up. We're checking. We thought for
Bouchard
sure
changes
by
to winger shirt. Yeah.
we thought for sure by 10 to 9 that they would be up, but
I thought this would be fast.
yeah.
I was wrong.
Oh no, we got to drag it out, of course. So, Jules, I mean, it's if you're watching us live, it's 8:50 a.m. on the Pacific Coast, and in the Pacific time zone. Jules, where are you?
I am not in the Pacific time zone. I won't disclose my location, but it is way too early where I'm at.
Let's just say it
It
has.
is ungodly hours of the morning where I'm at.
And she brought her microphone specifically for
Well,
this
I'm also
show,
doing the game right after,
which is
so
funny. Which
so
is
tune in for Wild Sharks After Dark.
yes.
Um,
Brisby
no,
Life
TSN
saying
is still going. Oh my god, yes.
Brisby Life saying who brought the coffee? Yeah. No, I came
Not
prepared.
me. I need to go get coffee.
No, see, I came prepared and to keep it Canadian
Tim
in my
Hortons.
Tim Hortons cup. So
So they've said Canada's men Olympic roster announcement coming up for the last like 20 minutes.
oh, they're
Oh,
dragging.
and now we're doing another flashback. Is that Sidney Crosby's golden goal? It sure is.
Oh yeah. And going back to Sidney Crosby, and yes, he did have the golden goal in Vancouver in 2010. There was a lot of regret of going with a heavy veteran roster for the games in 2006. And if I remember correctly, I don't believe I'm almost certain. Help me out, chat. I don't believe they medaled in that one. Olympic roster. Yeah, because I know there was a lot of people similar to Macklin Celebrini that were expecting to have him on. And I mean, Sid was still a rookie, and they went with a heavily roster. Luongo. I mean, this is how long ago it's been. Luongo, Brodeur were your goalies. Uh, Former Shark Rob Blake was on there, along with Bowmeister, Redden, McCabe, Robin Regier, Chris Pronger, Adam Foote, so the Vancouver head coach was in there, and Jumbo was on there, Shane Doan, Jerome McGinley, Bertuzzi, Heatley, a future Shark in that time. You had Martin St. Louis, Chris Draper, a big veteran thumping presence in there, and I think they regretted that in the long run, and that's why I think they were so successful in 2010 and 2014 because they had a mix of a lot of things, not just being big thumpers. Which I mean, Jules, it's not necessarily you know the physicality in the Olympics, especially back then.
No, yeah, it's not. And the thing that, well, the U.S. roster might lean a lot of physicality, which, again, I mean, they might be leaving out Robertson and Fox, is the rumor right now, is they're leaving out Jason Robertson and Adam Fox. But like, I don't think it's pure physicality. I think you can have a line that's like physical and like make your presence known. Um, but I don't think you need to build it just off of that. You know what I mean? Like we don't need I don't see the need. I think TSN also talked about this, but I don't see the need for Wilson, Bennett, and Martian to make this team. I think you need two of them, maybe one.
Yeah, that's where the interesting um, conversation about all of this is happening here because do you bring Wilson? Do you bring Marchand? But Celebrini and Bedard, you can't hold back what they've done so far this season, for sure.
Yeah. According to Friedman, there's only really one forward spot that isn't locked in yet. So, or like that he doesn't, that wasn't pretty much leaked. Because Fanatics, I think, leaked Suzuki, Martian, and someone else. Because Fanatics released merchandise from it. So,
Which
which was really funny. I'm not going to lie.
Fanatics leaking stuff is funny. Hopefully, the quality is good on that one. We're still at a commercial break from the TSN feed. We are still.
Puck, Puckeye and Jules with clickbait roster isn't out yet. I
I
thought you
I
were, yeah.
I am
Puckeye,
American,
care to
but I
explain
am.
yourself?
Oh, you're one to talk, Jules.
What do you mean I'm one to talk? I'm wearing sharks
I'm
for the
wearing
first
shorts.
time ever.
Oh, for the
Um,
first time ever. Yeah. Okay. No, I am. I was born in Berkeley. All I loved this jersey. Love it. I thought it fit the theme here for Team Canada. Be weird if I were rocking Team USA gear. But yeah, I think things changed in the international aspect of play after that Four Nations face off. I mean
correct.
that Canada.
Guy,
Excuse
it's
me.
early in the morning,
Let me
guys.
get some more drink here. Excuse me.
Canada, puck guy. Canada.
Thank you. No,
Anytime.
I think it was more finesse of a game, with Canada and the international teams. Now I think there is a little bit more physicality to it, and plus they are playing on a smaller than NHL rink.
Yeah,
It changed
but I don't
things.
think that's going to change things all that much for these skilled players. Like, even for the gritty players, it's like, yes, there's some grit to it, but like, we like don't pull what the World Junior Canada team did. What was it? Yeah, last year. Like you're trying to win single game eliminations. You know what I mean? Like you need that skill to shine through.
Right. My point is that
I
with the
get what you're
ice
saying though.
surface, you can't go out there and you know be physical before. Now that it's on pretty much an NHL size rink, and here we go.
This
We
is
have
the
top four
top four
candidates.
candidates.
Damn it! Don't tease us like that, TS. What the hell? Is this
No,
going to
I
be an
thought
hour-long show?
this might be an hour long show. So top four, like Wyatt Johnson, Bo Horvat's going to be fascinating. I don't really think Sorelli is going to. Well, actually, it's a Cooper guy, so maybe. But was there any more updates on the status of the Olympic arena?
Nothing
Not
has
that I'm
been.
aware of.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to check again in the very near future. This would suck if it's not going to be finished in time, because most likely that means they're not sending these guys over, or they're going to have the tournament somewhere else, which honestly just feels more like an elaborated World Cup, if that were to happen.
Yes. I mean, they still should do something, in my opinion, but
Agreed.
we will see. I'm assuming the arena's going to get done.
I would hope
Typical
so.
TSN, they announce at the top of the hour. I'm hoping it's the top of the hour.
That'd be great. After
That would be wonderful.
after Jules tells me we need to get on at 8:45.
That first of all, you gave me the choice between 8:45 and 9, and I picked 8:45.
Yeah, because we expected the roster to be.
To be fair, I
Yeah.
expected the roster. Oh my, English is hard.
Someone
Um,
get her coffee.
I expected the roster like 20 minutes ago. So, oh, they said at the start. Oh, I found the stream way too late, so I missed that part. Top of the hour at 10 a.m. Yeah, no, after an hour of like pregame stuff. Yeah,
If we're going with that, then we're talking all kinds of stuff. So let's get back to you. Keep an
back
eye on it.
to it. No, I'm watching
Um,
it.
2006. Canada um, was supposed to be you know in the top for their team. They didn't even medal. It was Sweden won the gold, Finland silver, Czech Republic bronze at the time. Women, however, yes, Canada finished first, Sweden second, with the silver, and the U.S. came in third on that one. Of course, 2010, 2014, Canada won back to back golds. I mean, for a Sharks fan, you were very excited about that team because or that whole Olympics. I think you had 8 Sharks going to the Olympics at that time. You had a boatload for Canada. I mean, Heatley, Marlowe, Thornton, Boyle. Uh, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else offhand. Was it? Now I got to look it up because I swear.
My memory of things were not that good when I was 2010, 11
Yeah.
years old.
Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Just stop. I want to see. Yeah, let's see. Boyle, Heatley, Marlowe,
We're starting, by the way.
or Thornton. Or we're starting.
We're starting. They were at 9 a.m.
Here we go.
Oh, they're thinking the ice cream man, per usual.
Gotcha. So here we go. So this announcement is happening in Minnesota, where the World Juniors are happening as we speak, and apparently plenty of tickets still available. Which I love. Their manager of communications for Team Canada is Spencer Sharkey. Fingers crossed there. So, obviously, we should mention the first 6 that got revealed a while back. Sam Reinhart, Braden Point, Nathan McKinnon, Sidney Crosby, and of course Connor McDavid and Cale Makar. I mean, those were unveiled. I think,
Like at the end of like April or something, right?
yeah, like some portion last year. Um, and NHL Network is now broadcasting it, so we'll see how that goes. Pardon me for a moment.
Yeah. They're giving a whole speech right now. Um, Now we're doing an opening statement. I see Bill Armstrong is there. Uh,
And I'm curious if they announced the women's roster first.
This is Catherine Henderson now
Yep.
giving her statement.
Yep. So to me, I mean, Macklin Celebrini has been a lock this year. Just the way he's played. I mean, it just.
I mean, he has a genuine case that he should win the Hart Trophy.
Yeah.
Like he's a lock, and I think Friedman on 32 Thoughts said it yesterday. Like,
5-star
um,
lock.
5-star lock and probably playing in the top 6.
Morning, hun. Yes, I will
Good
call you after the
morning,
show.
Amanda.
And yes, I don't like coffee. But I have a nice little coffee cup that has hot chocolate in it right now.
Puckeye doesn't like coffee.
Yeah, I've
It's
never been a
okay.
fan.
It's okay, Puckeye.
Zombie, no refill for the Olympics. That's funny. Um,
All right.
so top of the
TSN,
hour.
come on, guys.
Big bucks, no whammies. Come on. Let's make this happen. I mean, this is probably the most anticipated thing on this channel since Michael Misa at last
The
year's
thing
draft.
is, it's gonna be not super shocking. My thing is, they're probably gonna announce Celebrity last
Well, that makes no sense. Why would they want to do that?
to torture Sharks fans per usual.
So,
Um,
So yeah, this is that one. Looks like Jules is somewhere. She has the AC on at the
Again,
moment.
will not be disclosing my location, but it
Yeah,
is way too early where I'm at.
like seriously, way too early.
But always repping Sharks. Look, Puckeye would murder me if I didn't always rep Sharks.
This is true. Well, I wouldn't murder you.
If I showed up with a Vegas hat on stream, I'd get murdered.
Oh, you can fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening.
Oh, we have someone else talking.
Andrew Managuchi, it's too early. Should be in bed. I am.
My bed's right there. I was gonna do this from bed, but I needed to charge my computer.
Oh well, that helps.
I don't see anything with a shark. Kathy, shark glass.
It's the shirt.
It's the shirt. It's the flannel that AJ said looked like a shower rag.
We gotta get the other two for you. So
The other two, oh, those are actually really nice.
yes,
They are really juicing this out.
They-
Wow.
we are freshly squeezing. Oh,
Oh, my bad, shark glass.
really, Sharks Glass.
No,
I'm
he's
going
repping
with
Canada.
I'm going
He's
with the
taking the
theme
inside
here.
in this
Damn it.
tournament.
Jeez. So whatever. If I were to turn the camera around, one, you'd see how messy the bedroom is.
His room
there's-
is really messy.
Shut
guys.
up. And two, you'd see the amount of shark stuff that's around. So, you know, so
We're now looking back at the Four Nations face-off.
yeah. Let's be honest here. That was an epic tournament. And I know a lot of people, including us, I think, thought it was a joke. And boy, howdy, the Kachuk brothers and JT Miller, along with what was it, Hagel? Who else was it that was in the fight? In the first fights.
Oh, yeah. Bennett, was it?
Yeah.
Bennett Hagel, yeah.
I mean that really set the precedence for the championship of the Four Nations face-off, where they started the championship, and that kind of started like, okay, we know that this is going to lead up to the Olympics, and if we make a strong showing now, and then you saw a rarity, a ton of regulars go to overseas for the World Championships last year. That's where I think Macklin Celebrini really started to make his resume for
Team Canada.
Team
for
Canada.
He was
And
playing with Mac and Crosby.
yeah, and he was hanging out with them for his. Here, okay, Sharks Glass here. Okay, if we're calling me out for not being a Sharks fan, first off, how dare you? And secondly, as Jules would say, bullying works.
Also, Armstrong is now talking. Not John Cooper. Sorry, Armstrong's now talking, just thanking people.
All right. The NHL network feed is behind, but I can't hear what Bill Armstrong is saying, and it's an introduction for it all. Or excuse me, Bill. Did I say Bill? I meant Doug Armstrong, GM of the Blues. Getting this down. Okay, is this better for everybody?
Nope, we're not going.
What do you mean we're not going? What do you mean?
No, we are going. I thought we were starting the announcement yet, but he's thanking the wives now.
Oh, okay.
Which, shout out wives, you're awesome, but I would love to hear this roster.
Jimmy Chomp Teal, Eric, is that the Team Canada jersey for this Olympics? No, it's not. It's
Four
actually
Nations.
it's Four Nations. I know.
Oh, we're starting.
The bunch of the designers from Fanatics, and it's been great. Okay, they're showing an intro.
Jordan
video.
Binnington has made it.
So Bennington,
which that should not be a shocker to anyone.
No,
Darcy Kemper
I mean, I'm surprised that Bennington isn't was not being it, but Kemper
and
makes an
Logan Thompson,
okay, and those are three pretty decent goalies for Canada. So here we go
Drew
on the
Doughty,
defense. Drew Doughty from the Los Angeles Kings. So we have that. Thomas
Thomas
Harley.
Harley.
So maybe yeah, you were right. Well, they're going in alphabetical order, so
Yeah,
that
Kale
might
Clark.
change.
Yeah, Josh Morrissey. Yeah, this is basically just their Four Nations D. Colton Pareko, not surprised by that one. Travis Sanheim. Yeah, they're really just rolling back the Four Nations one.
Yeah.
And Shea Theodore.
And I don't blame them. I
Nope.
mean, they played fairly well for that, but here we go. That should
Oh,
round out the defense.
last one I
And
think is Seven Taves.
yeah, Devon Taves defensively for Team Canada. And here
Macklin
we go, Celebrini.
Celebrini!
And it's now official. Macklin Celebrini
Celebrini!
will be a member of Team Canada at the
Yep, they went
2026
with Sorelli.
Olympics. So Sorelli's on there as well.
Crosby.
Sydney, I mean, that was
That
already a lock,
was
but
already on it. Yeah, not really
and
shocked.
and likely to be team captain of it.
Hagel.
Yep, not surprised. You want a little more toughness there,
Horvat made it.
but Horvat made it. But if they are going in alphabetical order, Jules, Connor Bedard did not
Connor
make it.
Bedard did not make it.
So Nathan
And
McKinnon, of course.
yep. Brad Marchand. So yeah, they're leaning towards the toughness side here a bit.
Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to match
They're
the
matching the US.
yeah.
Mitch Marner, not surprised by that one either.
Nope. So you're seeing a lot of the guys coming in. Connor McDavid, of course. That was another one. I don't know if they try to get these kids to have the same flow as these guys, but
Yeah,
Braden Point, he was already selected. Sam
Reinhart.
Reinhart, the same. Just
Stone.
yeah, that's the iffy one I think based on the
Well,
health.
that's injury. Oh, Nick Suzuki also made it, which
So
I'm
yeah, so we kind of expected that for Canada,
Wilson.
and Tom Wilson gets in. So I liked it. It's cute that they had Pee Wee players kind of introduce it, which is kind of fun. But Macklin
Huh.
Celebrini
Hmm.
officially member of Team Can. Yeah, see, it's not clickbait anymore, Andrew Lammy.
I
No,
that was a roster.
that was the roster. So,
Huh.
what did
Hmm.
you think?
They definitely lean toughness. So I think if you're expecting like they really lean toughness. Um look, I mean, they're gonna be good. Like this is a good roster, but like I think there's definitely some snubs here, let's be honest. Like who who okay, let's start with Celebrini though, right? Like
Yeah,
Celebrini is like it's basically Celebrini's year here. He has Macklin Celebrini has joined elite company among the teenagers with the most points in NHL history. He is 2 points back of Dale Hawerchuk, and he's currently tied for Steve Yzerman for most in a calendar year at 96. Thank you, Bar Down, for that. This year he's pretty much on a Hart Trophy pace with 39 games played, 21 goals, 38 assists for 60 points. He's third in league scoring, and he has a 4 point up on the Leon Draisaitl himself. So like Celebrini making it doesn't doesn't surprise me at all. It was pretty much confirmed he was a lock last night. I will say this, no, like Skylar's pointing out, no Sam Bennett, no Travis Konechny, no Seth Jarvis. And Seth
yeah,
Jarvis I think is injured, but
yeah, and
still.
that might have changed in a bit because of his injury, but those are three big guys that aren't making this team. I mean, it'd be interesting to put together, uh, you know, the the, the craziness. Notable omissions as well. You can look at Colorado's Wood tandem with Mackenzie Blackwood and Scott Wedgwood for goaltending. You can also look at Bedard. Mark Scheifele gets snubbed again.
Mark Scheifele gets snubbed again.
Uh,
Wyatt Johnson gets snubbed. In my opinion, I thought he at least could be the 14th forward. But I do like Bo Horvat making it. I think Bo Horvat is quite the ad for Team Canada. Because, like, you look, the top six is pretty much a lock, right? You have now, I don't know what they're going to do. You can have like Reinhardt, Marner, Crosby. Sorry, Crosby at center. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
then like Celebrini, McKinnon. Uh, sorry. Reinhardt, McDavid, Marner, Celebrini, McKinnon, Crosby. Like those top six, it's in some order. It's going to be that, in my opinion. And the bottom six is where I'm curious what they do. Like is Horvat a center on this team, right? Or is it? I'm assuming they're going to lean Sorelli for the 4C. You have Suzuki as your 3C. Maybe you put Horvat on the wing, right? Like
Right.
it depends what they do because I don't I don't know
I'd
where
be
all those puzzle pieces are going to fit
Yeah,
in.
I would be stunned if Celebrini is not a winger on the
Oh,
top
he's gonna be a
six,
winger. He's gonna
or
be a
or do you put him as a center on the bottom six to try to do that? And NHL Network is showing most points by a Canadian born player since January 1st of this year. McKinnon obviously at 121, McDavid at 115, Suzuki at 97, followed by Macklin Celebrini at 96.
yeah.
And then Marner and Wyatt Johnston finished that out. I mean, it's
Wyatt Johnson not being on here is atrocious, but him and
I'm
Shifley.
yeah. And Macklin Celebrini is now the youngest player named to a Canadian Olympic team at 19 years, 201 days. That's just
Dumb,
crazy.
dumb.
But it goes to show you, and I think it really showed big time. He was on a mission uh, to get on this team. I think he had a taste of it at the World Championships last year or this past off season, you know, and it's just crazy. And
So I think the US. I think Canada knows US is also going all grit, or not all grit, but you know what I mean. So I think they're trying to match what the US did last year and what it sounds like they're going to go for again this year. Like if you leave guys like Robertson and Fox out, you're assuming they're going to go for a little more,
right, you're
checking,
sensing that
or checking, whatever.
again. I would say 10 years ago, this probably looks different. I don't think you would. I think you would see maybe Marchand on the team, but I doubt you would see Tom Wilson, even though Tom Wilson's probably having one of his best
Tom Wilson's
seasons
having a
as a
great
pro.
season. And I think honestly with Wilson, like it'll against the US, that guy's probably gonna come in clutch, right? Like you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like yeah, I get why Canada made these choices and I really like Horvat making it. But I think the top six is locked in for Canada.
Yeah. Once we get in a full roster graphic, we'll be able to share it with you. But we can't show anything video wise, mainly because it kills our audio. But for the groups in the Olympic Winter Games, you're looking at Czechia, Switzerland, France for Canada. Um, as for the United States, they're getting Latvia, Germany, and Denmark. Both teams should easily win their groups. Group B should be interesting with Finland, Sweden, and a little bit with Slovakia. I would, it'd be a lack of a better term, miracle if Italy did anything in the tournament.
So real quick, Doug Armstrong apparently said he decided that Macklin Celebrini had to be on Team Canada in early December.
Okay, so and that goes to show you the crazy, as we coined it, the crazy November to remember did wonders. For uh, the Sharks forward. I mean, easily was one of the best
I'm
players.
trying to get his full quote right now. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
You're good. Um, per Chris Johnston, and pardon for the light not being here. Um, Team Canada has created a list of standby players in case of injury before the Olympics. But according to Doug Armstrong, he won't specify how many are on it beyond saying long, but it's not too long. Uh, so,
So pretty much he was one of their 12 core guys they locked in pretty early on.
yeah. And the pick for Sorelli might be interesting down in Florida with Bennett not being selected.
So funny story Doug Armstrong shared from the pieces I put together. Apparently, I think it was last year when the Sharks were at the Olympics, or not the Sharks were at the Olympics. Oh my Jules, when the Sharks played St. Louis in St. Louis, Armstrong apparently came up to Celebrini and was like, "Hey, you're not on the radar for Four Nations, but you're on the radar for the Olympics." And apparently, Celebrini plopped 4 points that night. And Doug Armstrong joked that from now on, he's going to have these conversations after the game and not before the game.
um, so let me pull this up really quick. Keep talking. You can talk about this graphic that's up there right now.
Oh, we didn't even mention that. Yeah, so the groups, poor Italy. I'll lead with that. The groups for the winter games are Canada, Czechia, Switzerland, and France in Group A. That's Czechia is the only one I think that's going to give Canada any sort of trouble, maybe. And then Group B is Slovakia, Finland, Sweden, Italy. I don't think Italy's winning a game. No offense to any Italians watching. And then the U.S. probably gets the easiest group with with Latvia, Germany, and Denmark.
Germany could be a test.
Germany could be a test, yes, but like compared to the other ones, like Finland has Sweden, and those two are going to be going at it. Canada and Czechia as always kind of checks. At least the World Junior team, they gave them some issues.
Yeah. Now looking at the roster here, a team for the ages. Obviously, a lot of the guys that are on here, definitely a wide variety of it. Man, I didn't know Mickey was 30 already. Wow. But I mean, obviously, Celebrini, far and away, I mean, the
Oh,
next
he's
youngest.
by far the youngest. Not even like
Uh,
the closest one is Harley at 24.
yeah. I mean, so looking at it, and obviously these aren't line combinations of any sort, but Crosby, Reinhart, McDavid, Marchand, Horvat, Marner.
The closest forward to him is Nick Suzuki at 26. A kid is a toddler, like Jesus, but like the kid is like a toddler on this team. Wow,
That's insane.
that defense
And
is
then
up there though.
yeah, the defense is up there. Droughty at 36, Morrissey at 30. Wow, Morrissey's been around that long. But Pareko, Sanheim, Devon Taves, Cale Makar at 27, who's on the verge of making a heck of a bank soon. Shea Theodore, Thomas Harley, and then your goalies, they're averaging, 31,
Logan
32
Thompson should
years.
probably be the starter, but that's
And,
probably not going to happen because of Jordan Binnington.
and do you think that's what's going to happen? Bennington's assured that first game against Czechia?
Probably. I mean, it's his job to lose. It sounds like so. Yeah, it's probably unless I just yeah. Oh, horrible.
So,
I see the chat's very happy.
if Chad is very happy, we welcome those of you. If you haven't already, hit that like button. It does help us out. Oh, we have a super chat to Isaac Yo. So proud of our boy. The future is gold and teal. Very cool. Let's see. The age
Also, the
difference is
original point came from original quote about celebrating came from NHL Watcher or Puck Empire, one of the two. So thank you
gotcha.
guys.
Sharks last. Do you think it's too vet heavy? Should other guys have gotten a chance? But I guess with the Olympics being only every 4 years, we won't see these guys repping their country again, eh? And that might be the case for Sidney Crosby. I mean, granted, he's still having a solid year for the Penguins, but for Sid, I mean, this is it for him, and this might be a passing of the torch of sorts to McDavid, McKinnon, Celebrini. Uh, it'll be interesting to see how that goes down. But
Yeah.
again, I think Four Nations definitely changed things with the physicality. That they're playing playing on smaller than NHL ice. You know, they're not playing on the international size 200 by 100. So
And Connor Bedard was low key snubbed. I think if the injury didn't happen, he's a lock. But I do think he probably should have made it in retrospect.
now the question I have for you is there a Tampa bias?
Yes.
Because Point, Sorelli, get in. Let me pull the roster back up here. But, you know, Point, Sorelli, Hagel, get in. And then you have Sam Reinhart, the one that was already guaranteed a spot earlier. He gets in, and Sam Bennett is out.
Yeah.
And
Which
this
I'm kind of shocked they left. I mean, look, Bennett's not having a great year, but I honestly didn't think Canada would leave him off, granted, because Bennett just won the Conn Smythe.
back-to-back Stanley Cup champion, you know, was a big guy in the Four Nations face-off.
Yeah. So, like, I don't. Yeah, I'm seeing like people on Twitter do line combinations, and the trend is like the top six is pretty much locked, and the bottom six is just like let's put pieces together and see what happens.
So we're, I mean, looking at that and then looking at what you think, where does Mac go?
He probably goes on the wing. It's either going to be McDavid's wing or McKinnon's wing. But like you see what they did at World Championships, right? The
That power play is going to be sick.
that power play is
God.
probably going to be McKinnon, McDavid, Crosby. I don't know if Celebrini makes a top power play. That's a bit much. But since he was one of the 12 core players, you never know. They could have put him on the power play. Celebrini, McKinnon, Crosby, like it. They have so many choices here, right? So the fact that we're saying Celebrini, McKinnon, Crosby could be a line at the Olympics is kind of crazy. Because
That's
that's probably Canada's second line. Like
I
their top line's probably McDavid and Marner.
McDavid, Marner, and who?
Reinhardt, I'm guessing.
Okay,
Or
and
they
then
put Point up there and move Reinhardt down
yeah, that's
with
that's
Suzuki.
yeah. Uh,
Or, hear me
or
out,
okay.
Celebrini, McDavid, Marner.
Oof, that would be would be crazy. That would be
Um,
crazy. From Chris Johnston, Doug Armstrong on 18-year-old Matthew Schaefer, who wasn't even on the Olympic radar 3 months ago. Quote, I was shocked at how quickly he worked his way into our conversations, and that's a credit to him. I would have to think if a defenseman goes down, he might be one of those guys on that short list to make it to Italy at last minute.
and also from Chris Johnson, Doug Armstrong, on what the conversation was like with Drew Doughty when he told him he made the team. Oh crap! For the third time, you know what quote I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Um, he said, "R rated."
It goes to show you, and you know we can't stand Drew Doughty because of everything with the Kings. Man, he would have fit in well with Jumbo and Burns on the Sharks, just with the vibes
Um,
alone.
and thank you, Curtis. More on Doug Armstrong said as he spoke about Macklin Celebrini. He fit in very well socially with the top players in the game, and his product on the ice speaks for itself. So he worked his way on. His resume is shorter, but it's extremely filled out for his age. The dude Celebrini might like kicking, screaming, crying, drag the Sharks into the playoffs with Askarov just at the back running besides him. It's like the those two
Doing
running.
the Cuda dance or something.
Cuda dance, yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Ricky Barton Slinger saying Shooter Carrier, connector is normally how the lines go. So Reinhardt, McDavid, Marner makes perfect sense. Yeah, I mean it can definitely go. It can it could definitely go any. You can. I mean, it's a great problem they have for John Cooper. Um, but I can only imagine Sam Bennett next time they play Tampa
Well,
should
next
be.
time they play Tampa or the Blues, I think he's gonna like rip them a new one.
Yeah, that
But
should be
also, like,
interesting.
there is a list, like, Doug Armstrong, I think, talks about it, but, like, there is a list of, like, standby players that are, and I think Armstrong, there's a quote somewhere about it, but yeah, Puck Empire, thank you. Doug Armstrong has the standby list for injuries and says
Yeah,
it's based on player style.
right.
If a specific of player role gets hurt, they'll look for a similar role to replace him.
Yeah,
So I'm
and
assuming if Selly, God forbid, knock on wood, gets hurt, they're gonna have a Bedsy come in and replace
yeah.
a Bedard come in, right?
I look at it like the Sharks, where like if it's a bottom six role, you've seen Ethan Cardwell come up. If it's like in the middle six, you're seeing like Pavel Regenda come up, which we'll find out later this morning on whether or not
Half our
he.
roster's injured right now, by the way, or
Yeah,
on maintenance days
yeah. I mean, it's the Olympic break may not come soon enough for some of these
for
guys.
the Sharks,
Yeah,
especially.
but you also look at a top six, and when Will Smith went down, you had Igor Chernyshov. So so it remains to be seen what we'll get there, and that's a good problem to have for Doug Armstrong and Team Canada. So what's up?
Yeah,
What do you?
Celebrini, Horvat, Crosby. Um, I don't think Horvat plays a top six in this team, unfortunately.
But that's
I think
got
that
but
top
that's got a
six
little
is in.
bit that's got a
But
little
I
bit
do
of
like it.
toughness. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have skill on there. You have toughness, and you also have as we like to say, play it the right way. So uh, so yeah, and that's the third, and
Oh,
that's
that's
the
the
third.
third line. Yeah, they're not playing Crosby on the third line, and they're gonna probably keep McKinnon with him, is my guess.
So
But we'll see.
definitely makes an interesting announcement on Friday for the American roster, and I believe the rest of the rosters will come out then too.
Yeah.
So you also see from subtraction from the four nations, Montembeau, excuse me, and Aiden Hill, who's been sidelined with injury for most of this. But I mean, we are a shark centered podcast. We can't be excited enough about Macklin Celebrini and what he's done, and just the excitement for the future for the Sharks, but definitely the future for Canada, and the kid, 19 year old, absolutely deserve it. I'm sure Draymond Green has been psyched up for him as well. Um, I already messaged Doug Bent. So when are the Celebrini Canada jerseys going to be available at Sharks Pro Shop? So that'll be something
Um.
to anticipate very very soon. Go ahead.
So Bard down with an insane tweet right now. An insane age gap between Sidney Crosby and Macklin Celebrini. 18.9-year age gap. That is literally a child of a current age right now. Like, a kid has lived his whole life between, or like a good chunk of his, you know what I mean?
Just
Um,
ridiculous, ridiculous to see. So all right. Well, with that, I'm going back to bed. Um,
I need
Jules needs
coffee
coffee badly,
and
so
sleep because the game starts in, oh my God, an hour and a half.
no, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does, an hour and a half. The Sharks game starts
No,
in
the
an hour.
Sharks play at 1, so
Oh,
we got about 3.5 hours.
what?
Go.
Oh,
You can go swim. You can go party. You can go get your coffee.
it's
Have a
way
nice
too early in the
breakfast.
morning.
Oh, I'm just saying, you're awake now. I mean, why not?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong time. Okay, never
Oh,
mind. I was looking at my computer time, which is SF time.
yeah. So no,
Um,
you're good. So we'll be back with you following Sharks and Wild. Well, at least Jules and I believe
I
Eric
think it's
Moody.
just me.
No, no, you got people today.
I do. I didn't check. All right. Well, anyways, we'll be back with Sharks Wild, where it's me. Oh, it's me, Landy, and Puck Guy.
Yeah, I'll be jumping in. We'll kind of recap the calendar year of sorts. We kind of talked about Celebrini about it already, but just you know, congratulations, Macklin Celebrini. Team Canada, you've put out your roster. USA's will put out theirs on Friday. Should be an interesting one. We could have a number of Sharks go to the Olympics as well. So we'll be looking out for that. And until then, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you following Sharks and Wild. But Macklin Celebrini is going to be an Olympian. Have a great morning, everyone. We'll see you later on today.